Did you know that Montana is home to some of the craziest mountains in the United States? Literally. These are the Crazy Mountains, the topic of day 26 of Mountain Month, the series where I talk about your favorite mountains every single day of October. The Crazy Mountains, often called the Crazies, are an isolated mountain range located in south central Montana. The range is about 15 miles wide and runs 40 miles north to south, but the Crazies appear so much larger than even those numbers would suggest. You see, the Crazies are an island mountain range located east of the Continental Divide and away from the other major ranges in the region. As a result, they rise more than 7,000 feet straight out of the Great Plains, absolutely dominating the skyline in the region. With 25 peaks in the range exceeding 10,000 feet, the Crazies are the third highest mountain range in all of Montana. The highest point in the range is Crazy Peak, which rises to 11,214 feet. This means that Crazy Peak is only the 48th highest named mountain in Montana, but it's actually the 8th highest major summit, which means that it has at least 500 meters or 1,640 feet of prominence. Speaking of prominence, Crazy Mountain is actually the most prominent mountain in all of Montana, with an impressive 5,719 feet of prominence. Now, you're probably wondering how the range got such an interesting name. Well, it's said that the Crazy Mountains are actually shorthand for the original name of the range, which was the Crazy Woman Mountains. That name was given to the range in reference to a story where, during a conflict between white settlers and Native Americans, a woman lost her entire family. Struck by grief, she ran to live in the mountains where she went insane. Additionally, the original Crow name for the range, shown above, translates to the Ominous Mountains, or, more loosely, the Crazy Mountains. But back to the mountains themselves, they're pretty spectacular. The range is characterized by high peaks, sharp ridges, deep canyons, and numerous alpine lakes. In fact, the mountains are so beautiful that they were actually twice considered to become a national park. The park was first proposed in 1916, but Congress failed to pass the legislation. The range was reconsidered in 1935, but ultimately national park officials deemed that a park in the area wasn't feasible, as so much land was owned by the Northern Pacific Railroad and other private entities. Unfortunately, to this day, a ton of land surrounding and within the Crazy Mountains, including incredibly Crazy Peak itself, is still privately owned. This can make public access to the range pretty difficult, and it's led to